How's it going, everybody? My name is Harper, and welcome back to Scapeland. Where we left off, I was really stuck. I had no idea what to do, but when I came back, I was greeted by having the level restarted, so I had to go through the first part again, so that was fun. But I actually did manage to find a guide online, and I'm just blind and didn't see that this spot right here could be accessed with a projectile. So, you're supposed to blow up this right here, and then go run for your life over here. And that goes boom, big old boom. And there's a hole in the wall. Wow, okay, wall. I don't know why I can't talk all of a sudden. But yes, there's a hole in the wall, and that's how I escape. And apparently you can just walk right through that spot. I didn't see that before. So, let's do that. Sweet victory. Smell of freedom. I love it. Can I drive the tank now? I can't go back. It won't let me go back. That's funny. Alright, let's get out of here. Wait. Okay, I'm scared now. It's too quiet. What is happening? Oh, music. It's light. I said, oh god. Okay. Oh my god, there's people. Oh wait, they're friendly. They're friendly. Oh my gosh, it's a freaking miracle. Can you go back here? No, I can't. Oh, they're so nice. Did I make it? Is this the end? Oh, whoa. I'm running into heaven. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I don't have to dodge them. That's okay. Matthias Michel. Simon Reisberger. These are interesting names. Oh. I like the music. Christine Safranek. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to butcher every single one of these names. Nukas Steinmetz. Peter, I like how they all have like normal first names, but then their last names are all funky. Oh, there you go. Marcus Wagner. He's a good guy. Okay. Was that it? Was that really the whole team? Dang. That's a small team. Oh, wait. Okay, there's more. So, that was Scapeland. That ended quicker than I thought. I did not realize that was the last bit. I wish I knew that. But it's okay. Because, I mean, when I was making before, I didn't really have the motivation to go look up the different things because, like, I mean, how to solve that portion of the level because I was sitting there, I was stuck for like 45 minutes, I think, was how long I was doing it. So I wasn't really feeling any motivation to go look that up. But I'm glad I did actually find a place to show me how to do it. And, albeit a bit tough, I really enjoyed this game. Once you figure it out, it's not that bad, but it's especially satisfying to be able to solve the level on your own, because I did that with all of them, except, well, okay, I think there was one other time where I didn't do it by myself. So there's 2 times that I needed help, but all the other times I got it by myself, and I was pretty happy about that. So it's definitely a challenging game, but once you figure out how mechanics work and be aware of your surroundings. So this is a really enjoyable game. I love the art style. That was one of the first things that really stood out to me with this game is I was just so interested in the art style. Because I saw it and like I wanted to try it, but I couldn't because at the time I wasn't really into buying games, especially on PC, because this is only on PC, I'm assuming. But it was a really interesting game to me, and like I knew there was a farming portion to it, but like it definitely did not stick to that for very long, and it took a fast turn, which I was just really intrigued by because it was like deceptively innocent on the cover, but once you get into it, it's wildly different. And there's many different theories you could have about this game, I suppose. Mostly, I think they're in some sort of country over in Europe somewhere, and I'm guessing this is around World War I or II. Probably II, most likely, because there's a lot of invading going on in that time. But I mean, there was invasions in World War I, but World War II is much more prominent, I think. So it's just a life of a simple farmer. He's just enjoying his life in the his little farm off in the country, but then the military starts invading. But the issue with my idea right here is that these guys have very advanced combat things, I think, because like it looks like they're wearing like more modern armor and have more modern guns. And they have flashlights, but I mean there was flashlights back then, and tanks as well. So it's not a stretch to think that's the situation, but there's lots of camps, military camps. There weren't any people imprisoned there, but it's entirely plausible that there are other camps within this world that have prisoners. But I guess my journey was going from my farm, running from the people, and then traveling through the different camps using the road there because they were roadblocks. So I was just following the road, and I was trying to get somewhere that was safe, that was a haven from all these military forces. And I reached it. I don't know what town that was. There's not really any indication if this is any sort of real place at all, if it's just a made-up place, which is fine. There's a suspension of belief or whatever there is totally okay for this kind of narrative. And I really like that it's not really drawn out for you, and it's not placed right in front of your eyes. You have to figure it out for yourself. So you can just kind of experience the game for yourself and not just have it told to you, because a lot of games do that, and I really appreciate when a game goes out and only tells you the story through the environment, and I think that's just a really awesome idea. And while I would have liked the farming period to last longer because that was really fun, this is not what that game is about. And I saw a couple people that are disappointed about that, at least one or two. But I think that this was executed very well. Just the innocence at first, and then just like the drastic change of pace and just like a completely different game. But you still use like the same controls. It was not like it just completely changed genres. It changed the mechanics, but it still played the same. So I think that was a really good way of blending the two styles together, so that it'd be a more cohesive experience. It was weird at first, just trying to get used to it, and there were a couple things that I had to learn as I played through, like especially the throwing mechanic. I didn't know that was a thing until I needed it, so that was good, I guess. But it probably could have been more useful if I learned it before. It wasn't like something that was super hidden, I just never tried to do it. So that's kind of a fault on my part. But other than that, it wasn't super difficult. Once you just look at the level and you can identify the different patterns of the enemies so that you could slip through easily. Because like I made it really complicated with the last level, where I would go into the little crevice where the line of sight for the cameras and the troops don't go, so that I could get to the tank, even though that's not what I was supposed to do at all. So I just made it really more complicated for myself, but that just goes to show the kind of strategy you can employ to get through these levels. You can go to the exact spot where they won't see you, so that you can progress without getting caught. So I think that it opens up some doors to different strategies to getting through, and different play styles. So you can either bum rush it and hope for the best, or you can be very careful and analytical with how you approach the different obstacles. So I really enjoyed this game. I really like that there's just it's kind of linear. It's pretty linear. You have to do the same things to get through it, but I really enjoyed it. I like the puzzle aspect to it, the problem solving. I like those kinds of games where you have to actually like think critically a little bit to be able to solve the level, because I don't play a lot of those, but I always really enjoy them. So that's probably something I should get into more if I really enjoy them all the time like that. But this is a pretty good game. I just played through the whole thing, but if you would like to check it out for yourself, you can. I will have a link in the description below, as well as my review. Now that I'm done with this, that should be going up there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I know I did. I've been looking forward to playing this game for 2 years probably, and I'm really glad that I got to do it and share it with all of you. So thank you for watching, and I will see you later.